Springtime on the Hackney Marshes, East London, an area with serious deprivation. The sun is shining, the birds are singing, and the bream have migrated up the River Lee to spawn. This spawning cycle has been going on for many centuries and is now under threat from the Prescott Channel, which will block the waterway. This barrier is part of the construction for the London Olympics in 2012. Local residents wonder if this will be the last year these fish will be spawning in Hackney.
So here you have all these fish hanging out, waiting to do what they want to do, whenever they're going to do it. And what they're essentially waiting for is the river to be really low and slow and clear. And we are in the middle of some of the worst social deprivation in the country. And it's got this, and it's not being celebrated. British Waterways are building a massive new double lock system that will take 350-ton barges. They say that the reason that they are doing this is to enable 50% of the construction materials traffic to be taken off local roads, which is a praiseworthy objective, and to be put on the waterways. And Prescott Channel is their bastard child, and part of it is, beside these two 350-ton locks, they are building a barrage of what are called two fish belly gates. It's a kind of slightly different version of the Thames barrage. At low water they can sit in the bottom of the whole sluice lock assembly, but what they're going to do with them is bring them up and impound the River Lee at a high tide level. Instead of a twice daily pattern of high tide and low tide and different creatures and the other smaller creatures that they feed on, having a life cycle which these fish here embody, it'll be like the canal. I would like to see people from British Waterways and English Nature come and talk to us about this and explain good reasons why this tidal phenomenon can be removed, and how you're going to put something back in its place, which has got this kind of beauty, really. You know, all you've got to do is come and look at it, and it opens a window onto something you just didn't know existed. Now, if you can't see that, I could tell you about it all day long, and you know, you would say, yeah, it all sounds very interesting, but what's on the other channel?